Right, so I've come off the Telford steam train where I had cream tea. So it was scones with jam, clotted cream and tea. And the trip, once I was on the train, and once they went around asking people what tea they wanted, and they came with everybody's like teapot one by one. By the time they did all that and the train started moving to the last stop, and then they went back again to the first stop, it went super fast. It was super fast. It was fun to do, and I did like the fact that the lights stopped working, so whenever we went in the tunnel it just went pitch black, and it gave it some more spookiness and mysteeriness and sort of hauntedness to the trip, which suited the steam train. So yeah, that was fun. And the ticket includes that little mini ride you can do around this little track that goes in a little circle, which is fun for the kiddies and the families to do. Yeah, and then you can also look at that mini train model village, which is actually massive. Like, it's a miniature, but it's a fully functioning, fully like mechanical working miniature model, but it's really big, and it's got trains, fairground, station, houses, people, dogs, cats, all these different villages, and it's got so much detail. It takes absolutely years and years to build something like that. However, there was a lady, so I film quite a lot, but I don't film every tiny little thing I do. So there's a little tiny like mini kind of gift shop, and the lady that worked in there, I think she sort of like ticks your name off, like she sort of checks the ticket, but she just asked for my name and said, oh yeah, there you are, kind of thing, tick that off. But she was so lovely at the beginning. She was really nice to me, and she was like, oh, you look lovely, you look really nice, blah blah blah. And she was really like genuinely a lovely person. And then when I was coming off the train, she saw me taking videos of the train and pictures of the train and stuff like that at the end. She came out the shop and she went, do you want me to take a picture of you in front of the train? And I went, oh yes please. So she took a picture of me. In the gift shop, before I went on the train, I was looking at these cute little model buses and horses and carriages and little like trains and stuff. So they had second-hand ones like this for like £1, and then they had other ones and other gifties that you like, postcards and mugs and cups and the usual stuff, but all like to do with trains. And I went back in and I picked this one to buy it, and I took it to the counter, and she literally went, you can have it, you were so lovely and everything, and I really enjoyed meeting you, this, that and the other. And she gave it me, and it's so cute. It's my little horse and carriage, because I've always dreamed about having a gypsy wagon and having my little, like, my horse, and just traveling around the world in my gypsy wagon with my horse. Sometimes that's what I think of when I meditate. However, but look at it, it's so cute. So there's my horse, and there's the carriage. So this is like a business. They had loads of these, and they had lots of different businesses on them. But there's Jemima, my horse. We're calling her Jemima. Isn't she lovely? And there's the wagon, which is a business, and the business is Phoenix Steam Dye House, which is kind of creative and cool. So Yeah, steam die hat. I think that's what it says, and it's got more writing underneath. So that's so cute. Love, love, love. But then I also got a box with the second scone, and so I'm going to give that. Oh, and he put jam. So I got two massive scones. I got this one which has raisins, and a plain scone, which I was so happy about because I don't like raisins. So I was praying that I would get a plain scone, which I did, but they just automatic, because it's easier, because it's on the train. They just give, each person would get 2 scones each. But look how massive these are. They're like whoppers. Look at them. Like, I literally finished, I did finish my scone in the end. I had most of it. I think I finished it. But I am properly full. I used the whole, I actually think I used almost 2 jars of the jam, and I used the whole one of these of clotted cream. I mean, I'm not stingy. I love me a lot of clotted cream on mine, because I feel like if you're going to eat scones, you might as well indulge. So there's another one of those clotted creams there, another scone, and he put another jar of jam. So what I'm going to do is give this to somebody else, perhaps my mom. She might like that with a cup of tea. However, I've got to get going, so I've got to find my way back. I've got to find my way back and hope I find my way back. But look at the sun. The sun came out. It's a glorious day. I'm hot. I had a great day. That lady was so lovely, because she took a picture of me, and then she took a picture of her mother with her daughter, like, afterwards. And I always do stuff like that, and it's really nice to have people that are genuinely, like, nice, because sometimes it can be like the other way around, where people like judge or stuff like that. But it was such a pleasant day. I really enjoyed it. I do recommend. But I might go back on the Severn Valley Railway. I don't know if I can have tea, and because on that one they do other meals, like they do the cream tea, but they also do it with like all the sandwiches and other little cakes, so it's more expensive. But they also do like roast dinners, Indian banquets, and other food experiences, and other experience on the Severn Valley Railway. But that one's I think it's a bit more expensive, but it's also a really fun trip, and it's got a lot of really nice stops you can stop off at and get off and have a look. I think this one you can stop off at 2 on a different trip, like maybe on the normal one. But when you're doing the tea one, you just stay on the train and enjoy the tea, the view, and you enjoy the train itself, because it's not like a super long trip. However, I'm going to get going, pretend I'm in my wagon being pulled by my beautiful horsey. Yeah, and yeah, take it easy. Peace.